Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa is not a financial planner. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, Grandpa will ring a bell. Oh boy. And it gets exciting then. What a day in Tesla are we going to have? Okay, I got news here. We got the PCE report that came out at 8:30, and I think I'll talk about that first here. We're well, before I say that, we're under a buy signal in the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the hourly, the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. And we're currently we're still under a buy signal in the 5-minute with bear flag. Okay, so the PCE data report, we have a buy signal in the 1-minute also. We have a buy signal in every single thing right now. Okay, the PCE data came out fair overall. However, inflation seems to be less of a threat, they figure now. So now they're saying that a 50 basis point cut is more likely in the next meeting. And so thus the stock is going up. I do want to point out, Grandpa said that we would open at 255.80 this morning, and you would think it would be at 9:30, and it might be again at 9:30. Who knows? But I hit it right on the number at 7 a.m. when it at the opening at 7, the pre-market opening. Grandpa nailed it, and so we gapped up that $1.70, and once in a while Grandpa gets it right. I'm right probably 8 or 9 out of 10 times, but if you're wrong once and it's a $10 move against you, it's not good. One thing to think about is the trend is your friend. Okay, Jeff says, good morning, Professor. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Good morning to you, too. Jeff is making money today. He's in the green, I know that. He's long. Grandma, she's long. She's planning on bailing out, I think, at 259.75 just because she'll make over about $120 on her little deal, and that we'll just reposition her after that. The trend is your friend. The dominant trend. Let's talk about the dominant trend a little bit. The dominant trend, in order to have the dominant trend, you have to have a buy signal in the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, all of which we have. A matter of fact, this is the 19th day. The 19th day that we have had a buy signal, that we've had the dominant trend. We've had a buy in the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. The first one you'll lose is the daily when we finally reverse. But I want to point something out. In the past, we have had as much as 56 days between the buy where the dominant trend has been up for 56 days in a row. That's, and you consider there's only 5 trading days in a week. That's a lot of weeks. Grandpa's not very good with numbers, you know that, so don't be going there with Grandpa. But 56 days of trading on the daily candle between the buy and the sell signal. So we're at 19. You can almost triple the amount of time, the amount of days, just about triple, not quite, that we have got so far. So, and you want the trend to be your friend. You if you go short at different spots of resistance or whatever, you know, get in, get out, take your little money, and get going the right way again. Because otherwise, you're going to very likely take quite a beating as time goes along. So, quite often it's 23, quite often it's 19, 23, 24 days that it goes up and then it turns. Sometimes less, sometimes 7, 10 days. You just don't know for sure how long until it will switch the dominant trend. We were in just about we were in a downtrend for the majority of the last 3 years. With where we didn't have the dominant trend, but we're in a different cycle now. That to lose, now to get down below the trend line, we got to get down around that 217 area just to dip below the line. On my, I'll show it to you. I'll show you the line in the weekly chart. 3 years weekly. Here's your white line coming down from 3 years ago. Okay, and we're on top of that white line now. We're above Grandpa's 252 mark here. This line right here will act as support now again, and Grandpa wants, I snagged some yesterday at 251.75, and that was the lowest Grandpa managed to buy at yesterday. And I'm hoping that we get a dip down there again today, and we probably will. I'm thinking we're going to run in that 262, 252, 262 area pretty much predominantly throughout today. But I think next week we're going to get up in that 265 area, and the following week I think you're going to see 277. So that's just what Grandpa's opinion is. That's only Grandpa's opinion. Okay, so let's get back to the 5-minute because, yep, we have a golden cross. We got it in the pre-market. Grandpa called, well, you don't know it, but Grandpa called it out at 255.80, and so far we've gone up to 258. So usually you get at least $3, so that would give us 258.80 at a minimum. And we're 80 cents short of that so far. So we've gotten $2.20 so far out of our golden cross. Okay, and we're getting some red candles right now. The indexes intraday are just in the greens a little bit. So we got a slight bounce out of this thing, and we gapped up overnight just like Grandpa predicted, and got us up to that 255.80 range right there. And that's where we opened right at 7 a.m. Boy, if Grandpa keeps getting stuff right, I don't know what Grandma, maybe make Grandpa a cake. So, yeah, we got a funeral coming up here on Saturday. Let's see, what are we still under but we're borderline. We're in a cell signal in the daily, um, or not the daily. The 1 minute. The 1 minute. Uh, it looked. I'll tell you. I just can't tell on this 5 minute. It looks like a bear flag, but this indecision candle can throw that off. So we might possibly be under a cell in the 5 minute now. 15 minute is looking a little bit weaker. I think we're getting a little bit of a retracement here. Uh, and she will be off to the races here in about 10 minutes. I think they're trying to pull it back a little bit before the open. That's Grandpa's opinion. She'll go both ways so fast your eyes will water when it opens up. So, yeah, we got a funeral tomorrow for Jim Niemer, passed away, and quite a guy actually. He was just as hyperactive as could be. This guy lived for 2 years on hospice, hard on the family, because I know the last 6 months here, if not longer, he was so incapacitated that, the family took care of him, and it's just a lot of work to care for someone that can't help themselves day after day after day. But that's what they did, and they did that because they loved him, And he was a lovable bugger, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to tell you a story about this Jim Niemer quick. So Jim Niemer, they rarely missed the service. His wife, she was a piano player at the church for well over 30 years, way before we ever got here. And then after we got here, till their health deteriorated and they moved downstate. But they still own a home up here 2 miles from the church. But so anyway, Jim, he's in Sunday school bright and early Sunday morning with his wife, and Jim can't talk. He had operations on his throat, and so he would write notes all the time to communicate. He walked around with a notepad, a notebook actually, and he would write notes and show it to you and giggle, and he had just a tremendous sense of humor. Just a good guy, And he loved to write jokes down and show them to you. So anyway, he's sitting in Sunday school, and we have an EMT that's in our church, and she was there, and which is good. And all of a sudden, Jim is blacked out. His health is getting real bad, and he blacks out completely in church and in Sunday school. And well, we thought he was dead, but EMT checked him, and he was still alive, and so they got the ambulance and hauled him to the hospital, and they brought him back around. Well, the next Sunday he comes to church, and he comes up to me and he's writing a note, and he's upset. He is really honestly upset. And I'm going, what's wrong, Jim? And he goes, you can't even close your eyes in church, and the pastor calls the ambulance and sends you to the hospital. He goes, he thought that he had just was taking a short nap. And he honestly believed it, that he was just taking a short nap, and that the pastor had called the ambulance on him because he was sleeping in church. Yeah, you don't want to be sleeping in church, because that pastor, he will call the ambulance and take you to the hospital. Yeah, and so he tried real hard to keep his eyes open. You know, Grandpa dozes off from time to time in church. It's kind of easy to do once in a while. But yep, he you can't even close your eyes in this church, and they take you straight to the hospital just if you're going to take a little nap. I thought that was cute. Okay, we got 5 minutes to the opening. We have a sell in the one. Let's see, the 15-minute is looking, well, we have a sell in the 15-minute also now. However, we have a buy in the 4 hour is a beautiful buy signal on up to the daily, weekly, and monthly are a buy signal. We can look at the 30-minute quick just to see if that's still a buy. Still a buy in the 30-minute. So we have a sell in the 1 to 5 and the 15. I don't anticipate it to last very long. And the 30 and the hourly is a buy signal. I'll show you the 4 hour quickly. Here's the 4 hour. It's a beautiful buy signal. It's still a buy signal. This here, right here, was never a sell signal. It was only a bear flag. I said that yesterday. It never was a sell signal. Over here, there was a sell signal on this one. But right here was not a sell signal. It was a bear flag in the 4 hour. And it was 4, 8, 12, 16 hours worth of bear flag in the 4 hour. That's what you're dealing with. And now we've got our second buy signal, so to speak. It's probably more than that, but. So we're 3 minutes to the open. I'll put it back on the 5-minute. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, and I think we're going to have a real battle here today in the, like I say, the 252, 250, 260, 262 area. Nobody knows. This thing could take off and run today. It's only Grandpa's opinion that we're going to hang in this $10 area, but the trend is up. The trend is up. We have a buy signal in the 1 minute now again. 2 minutes till the open, approximately. She's heading back up. DLA. Howdy, folks, he says. Well, what about Vietnam? It's a war. He always says that. That DLA, he's got those twin boys, Mac and Jesse. And he's got to make money because he's got to buy diapers. Good luck to everyone today, DLA says. It's good to have you with us, DLA. Yeah, the PCE report came out pretty good, and so they think we might get another 50 basis point cut coming up here. So things are looking just a little bit better for the market today. Grandpa snagged the opening price at 255.80. Right on the money at 7 a.m. So they were down at 253, 250, 280, 253, buying all night long from midnight to 3:30 in the morning, pretty much. So they were down there stocking up cheap shares all night, and Grandpa's long. I know Jeff is long unless he sold out, which I don't think he probably did yet, but you never know. Let me know when you guys get in and out of stuff so I can have something to talk about. And Trees in his trucker, he's down there. Okay, we got the open here. Oh, let's see. What do we got going? Um, Looks like we're well, it's too early to tell. um, Still under a buy in the 1 minute, but it's early here, guys. Let's see what time. If this candle is green, we'll have a buy signal in the 5 minute, of course. Looks like the 15 minute is reversing. They're all going straight up right now, obviously. The low so far is 256.70, and we're on our way up. We have 258.25 on the top side currently. And like I say, it's too early to know because I got to wait for the candle to form before I can tell you what it is. That's just the way it is. But we have a buy for sure in the 30, the hourly, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly. The trend is your friend. I want, in case you didn't catch it earlier, 56 days. Right now, we've had the dominant trend going up for 19 days, but in the past, between the buy and the sell, it has gone as much as 56 days between the buy and the sell signal in the daily chart. So the dominant trend was up for 56 days. So you that's triple what we're already at. So this thing can go up for a long ways. You just don't know. A lot of times it's 24 days, 23 days, that it goes up before it turns. We literally, I believe we're going to have an absolute buy signal in everything here already. I don't like to call it early in this 5 minute because it can change so quickly. But we have a buy in the 1 minute, and we have a buy in everything else, and potentially in the 5 minute. Potentially. It looks like it's going to be, but I just can't call it. I got to wait 1 more minute to call it. Golden Cross. We got a Golden Cross. I'm anticipating if we only get $3 out of this Golden Cross, which is the minimum we usually get, we'd be at 258.80, about 50 cents from our high so far. And I would anticipate we will at least get that off this Golden Cross in where Grandpa's got his mouse, where the 50 crossed through the 200. Keep in mind, the next thing we're going to get in the 5 minute is the Death Cross. But and sometimes this Golden Cross this thing could stay in effect all the way up to 277. So you just don't know. It can drop down and not even change back again. Okay, so do we have a buy in the 5 minute? We have a buy in the 1 minute, and we have a buy in every single time frame Grandpa's got. That's all I can tell you. We have a buy and we have a funeral tomorrow. And Grandpa's ornamental tractor is going to be here today. Um, I might try get a picture of that and get it on the screen here somehow. I don't know how to do it. I'd have to get tech help. Uh, oh yeah, Treason's truckers down there in the hurricane in Tennessee. Met the hurricane at the border of Tennessee. It didn't want to mess with the bomb, that's what he calls his truck, and turned tail running off to the Carolinas. Yeah, Tennessee, yeah, DLA's probably getting some good wind down there today. I know, I'm sure Pastor Keith, they said they're under tropical storm. I didn't talk to him, but I seen it on the weather. He's in down near Atlanta is where he's at. Um, so I got some rough times with the weather down there. Jeff is nervously long. Take your $3 when it gets up to two. Let's see, we got it at 255.80, and $3 would be 258.80. Oh, we already went through that. We've got our $3. We've got more than $3. Oh man, I wish Grandpa could add 363 $3.80 we've got on this Golden Cross so far. We got $3.80 so far. Take some profits there, Mr. Mom, once in a while. Grandpa's got a sell in at 260.75, and I'm cautiously waiting. I'm not selling all of them. I want to buy some more shares. I have a 252.75 average long, and I would like to get some more down at 252.75 when it goes down there later, whenever it happens. Yeah, but you just don't know what to do. 255 could be the low for a while. But on the other hand, you could sell up here at 260 and take your profit. You know you got it. Put a buyback in at the 255 and 250 and somewhere, and have some fun rebuying, or go short. I'd be real careful about going short at this point. This thing is so bullish. But you just don't know. You can always expect the unexpected with Tesla. Still a buy in the still a buy in the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and everything else. So far, so good. How high will she go? I do not know. So far, you got 259.35 on the top side and 256.70 on the bottom side. So we haven't even moved $3. You can figure, $7 to $10 is she should be. We should have some real good movement. What was it I said about movement yesterday? Let's see. Looks like we are getting a. Oh, here we might have a sell signal in 1 minute, but I'll show you the 1 minute just to scare you. I'm trying to see if we can turn this into a. Yep, we have a sell signal in the 1 minute. It is a sell signal. So the cells, we do have a cell signal currently in the 1 minute, and she's coming down some. How low will she go? I do not know, but we do have a cell in the 1 minute. Still a buy in the 5 minute, but we have a sell in the 1 minute. Might not last that long, might last forever. We don't know. That's all I know. Grandpa don't know much. I know I got hot coffee. Yeah, yesterday we had the boss come and visit with us, truck driver from, I don't know where he's from, but he's an over-the-road truck driver, and he came in and visited with Clutch Cargo a little bit on chat during my live stream last night. And, periodically, if you get time, go and listen to some of my short ones at the end of the day. Because, a lot of times I try to go through the candles a little bit or something. And, I can't remember what I say all the time during live stream. I can't remember what I did yesterday. Just trying to make you feel good, you guys. Let's see, what was I going to tell you about? Yeah, Grandpa's optimist. This next week, I think we're going to get some closes in the 260, mid 260 area. And the following week, I think by the 10th, that's what Clutch Cargo came out and mentioned to me, because I had been calculating. Grandpa calculates, yeah, we're underselling this 1 minute, and she is coming down. Have we got a sell in the 5 yet? I better look. Not yet. We're getting a bear flag in the 5 minute. It is not a sell signal. We are getting a bear flag. Now that's a good sign for going up, but currently we only have a bear flag, not a sell signal. It will not be a sell signal in this candle, that's for darn sure. But anyway, Grandpa was calculating that not next week, but the following week, I thought we were going to probably hit that 277 mark. And I'm thinking, what the world? Why would my figures say that, And then I'm talking about the 10th. I figured we were going to hit it on the 10th, according to my crazy calculations. Grandpa calculates, And then Clutch goes, well, they're having a robo-taxi on the 10th. They're going to unveil the robo-taxi and other stuff on the 10th. And so it's going to be just bullish. Going up to that robo-taxi unveiling is huge, huge, huge for Tesla. That's like Optimus big news type stuff. I still like Optimus the best. I ain't gonna ride no robo-taxi. We're just about to make we made some new lows here, 255.65. Your profit is just about gone there, Mr. Mum, if you didn't sell some. Remember, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. Guys, gals, did Grandma get her fill? Oh, she's gonna be mad at me. I changed her from 258.75 to 259.75, so she didn't get her fill. Poor grandma. Poor grandma. This is a bear flag in the 5 minute. We're still under a sell in that 1 minute though. Oh, let's see. Are we under a sell? We're under a sell in the 15 minute. This is getting nasty. We have a sell signal in the 15 minute. I will show it to you. Right here. I'll make it a little bit bigger even, so you, in case you're looking. We have a sell in the 15 minute now. This thing's coming down. We just because we don't have a sell here in this 5 minute doesn't mean that it's it don't mean it can run down like crazy without a legitimate sell signal. Okay, we have no legitimate sell signal, but we have a sell in the we have a buy in the 1 minute now. The 1 minute switched over to a buy. Here, no, it did not. We have an indecision. It can go either way. It looks like it's going to be a buy, but it's not pretty. I can tell you that. This thing, and we do have a sell in that 15 minute. The 5 minute is still technically a buy signal. The 5 minute is still technically a buy signal, and we dropped all the way to 255.60 from 259.38. Them are the corners. Well, it runs in waves, Jeff. Here's what Jeff says. Jeff says it looks like it's much easier to trend down than up. Well, it goes up like a staircase and it goes down like an elevator. Okay? That's what everybody says. And then Jeff says, this is what I don't understand. The market is collapsing and yet the trend is up. Well, the market is not collapsing. It's going to run very likely between 252 today and 262. Them are the corners. 250, 260, 252, 262 area is what's anticipated. But doesn't mean it's got to happen that way, and it's not collapsing, it's just retracing. We have a sell in the 15 minute. The 1 minute's going straight up again. And the 5 minute is only a bear flag. A bear flag is not collapsing, Jeff. Jeff goes, giant fake out. Okay. It'll be a giant fake out when we get down to 250, 252. Grandpa wants it to go down there. I want to buy more shares. And if you sell some shares when you're up at the top, you can buy more when you get down to the bottom. That's the ideal here. Grandpa's just talking out loud. Okay, so our golden cross it gave us more than $3. So we should be happy with that. Oh, hey, yeah, leg. Check your leg, you guys. Okay, Grandpa's got it up. It's Friday the 27th. Next Tuesday will be the first day of the next month. And Pastor Dan and his wife are coming up to see Grandpa on the 30th. Spend a week with Grandpa. You got to be crazy to go spend a week with Grandpa. We're under a cell signal in the 15-minute. But it is just nothing but indecision candles. Okay, now this thing is flying straight up. Check your leg. Everybody check your leg. Let Grandpa know what your leg is. Treasonous Trucker, DLA, Jeff, let me know your leg. 1 minute's heading straight up. We're still in a buy signal in this 5 minute. We never lost our buy signal. Are Westville under a golden cross? Are we still under a golden cross? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, we're under a golden cross. It could go all the way to 277 with this golden cross. You don't never know. We've had $23.70 ones in this 5 minutes, so that would take us right to 277. Exactly, almost to the penny. If we got as big as I've ever seen. And it could stay that way it could stay this way for a week or more. You just don't know. All I know is the next thing we're going to get is a death cross when it does switch. Okay, anybody get the lag? DLA's got 15-second lag, so that's tradable. If you have over a minute lag with Grandpa, you might not want to trade off my signals, possibly. So hope you other guys got your legs figured out so you know what you're doing. I know Ed's on, or Treasonous Trucker's unloading, and I think he's in Bowling Green, Tennessee, and going to reload 100 miles to the west, going up to Fargo. So that's what he's up to. Hard to trade when you can't even look at your stuff. Still under a buy signal in this 5 minute with a bear flag. The 15 minute is still a sell signal. The 1 minute is in jeopardy of being a sell signal. It is a sell signal. The 1 minute has a sell signal, although it looks pretty sick. Could be the shortest sell. It's the indecision candle, so we're still on a buy signal in that 1 minute. They did a fake out on Grandpa in the last 5 seconds. We got an indecision. Hey, I want to show you something fun to look at, and it's the 15-minute chart. Here's your sell signal right here, okay? Look at this. Look at the indecision candles. Just phenomenal. How old is that candle? We got 6 minutes left till this candle's formed. But yeah, look at that indecision. Well, we got pushed back hard in that 15 minute. I see sideways. I see sideways coming in your future here, guys. You get up towards the top, take some profit, and you get up around in here, take some profit, and then rebuy down here. That's the plan. I'm not going to short this thing. You can short it if you want, but I'm not shorting it because the trend is your friend, and the trend is straight up. we are. I'll show you the daily candle. I'll show you the daily if I can find it. Now, what did I do with the daily? There it is. This candle here is 25 minutes old only. 25 minutes. And she's looking good. She's looking pretty so far. She is looking pretty so far. And let's see, I believe this is the 19th day since we had the dominant trend going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Well, now I counted 20. So this is the 20th day that the dominant trend is up in Tesla. And like I say, we've had 56 days before where the dominant trend has been up in this stock. And it can do it again. I'm not saying we're going to get 56 days straight up this time. And it's not that it's straight up. It's without losing, without having a sell signal in it. You can get a red candle or two, but they're bear flags, you know. Like we got right here. You got the indecision, you got a red candle, but still a buy signal. And so for 56 days it ran up before we got a sell signal. That's the longest it's ever done it in Tesla. But you know, Tesla's hasn't been trading that long, compared to a lot of stocks. Oh man, what do we got going? I better get it on a chart you can look at. We're still under a sell signal in the 15-minute. Did we get a reversal in the 5-minute? Okay, if I could call it a sell, I will call it a sell in 20 seconds in the 5-minute. We will have a sell, it looks like. I can't call it in 20 seconds. I gotta wait one more minute. In one more minute, we will have a sell if it's still a red decent candle. This green one here goes over and engulfs into that. And this is a bear flag. We're still under a buy signal. But this does engulf into that. And if this thing is red, we have a reversal sell signal. And it looks like we have one in the 1 minute, but we do have one. We are under a sell in the 1 minute without a doubt. And it looks like we're going to have one in the 5-minute and the 15-minute, are all three going to be sell signals. And Grandpa's hoping it goes down to 252 area so I can get some more shares. That's what Grandpa wants. Okay, so we have a sell in the 1 minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute. That's what you got going right now. Sell in the 1, the 5, and the 15. That is what's going on, and we got some monstrous indecision candles in the 15-minute. We got pushed back up pretty good here off of 255.65 in this 5 minute. We're under a sell in the 5 minute and the 1 minute and the 15 minute. I don't know if Grandpa's going to be able to snag his 252 or not that he wants. Let's see. I wish I would have sold a few more up at the top here. Grandma's going to kill Grandpa. She could have made some good money there. And rebought. That's the plan. I had her just 40 cents too high. She's coming down, selling the 1, the 5, and the 15 currently. She's coming down ever so slowly. Got to have a lot of patience to play this game, but you also got to pull the trigger when you're in the green. And Grandpa didn't do it up there at the top. But I have a pretty low average, 252.75. But it won't look very low when it's 251.75. She's coming down, selling the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15 minute. Did we switch over to the 30 minute yet? Let's look. 30 minute. Is it a sell? It is not. It's a bear flag in the 30 minute. We do not have. I'm going to make it bigger so I can see it clear. This is the 30 minute chart. We're still under. It don't look so crazy in the 30 minute, does it, guys? We're getting a red candle, but it's not a sell signal, it's a bear flag. But that bear flag could go to all the way to 252, so there, with a wick. We always got the wicks, you know. Grandpa likes to buy wicks. I like to buy wicks a lot. I hope it drops. Let's see, I think we're going to get a buy signal in the 1 minute, possibly. We got to wait 15 seconds or so, and I'll tell you. Still too early to know. Still too early. We got to wait about 12 more. She's switching on us. Still under a sell in the 1 minute, 5 minute, and the 15 minute. We just about got a green candle in that 1 minute, but she couldn't do it. Not yet, at least. Nope. Skipping it. Oh, by George, it might. Boy, this thing is back and forth. Okay, yep. We got it right at the last second. We have a buy signal in the 1 minute. We have a sell signal in the 5 and the 15. But we snagged the buy signal in the 1 minute. That was should make Jeff happy. They'd overtell the fat lady sings, you guys. Is this fun or what? Okay, so 255.65 on the bottom side. And 259.35. Are we only in a $2.70 range from high to low today? We're going to break out one way or the other, I can tell you that. I'm anticipating a $7 to $10 range at minimum. At minimum, I think we're going to have above average movement. Actually, not just a $5 range today. I think we're going to have $7 to $10. I can't remember why I think that, but I think that for a reason. I wonder what it was. you, you guys. Uh, okay, Jeff got out and got a $2 profit. So brag a little bit to Grandpa about how far you are in your last 2 weeks of trading. Even if Grandpa don't deserve the credit, give it to him. Jeff's a good guy. He's a good friend. He's an intelligent young man. Emphasis on young. Okay, so 255.65. We're under a sell signal in the 1 minute again. We're under a sell in the 1, the 5, and the 15. We're under a sell in the 1, the 5, and the 15. Are you having fun, everybody? Think about where you... Don't be in no rush to get... give it a chance to come to where you want to go here. Watch your candles. Grandpa's hoping to rebuy down in that 253, 251.75 area, 250 area, all of them. I want to buy in all those spots. And truthfully, if you were in at 255 before and maybe you want to grab some at 255 again when it goes down there shortly. Everybody's got to make their own decisions here. Sell signal in the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15. I'll show you that 15 again. Yeah, we went from a good, nice, beautiful buy signal to a nice, beautiful sell signal in this 15. But look at this indecision candle. Wow. But she is coming down. We've got a new low of 255.35 in down to 255.35 and dropping 250.30. She is going straight down. Grandpa's going to get ready to do some buying. I want to do some buying eventually here. Selling the 1, the 5, and the 15. What do I got it on the 15? I'll put it back on the 5. Selling the 5. We're under a golden cross. Next thing that comes after a golden cross is a death cross. And this golden cross, 255.80 to 259.39. Okay, Jeff's up over $400 in the last 2 days. Good enough, Jeff. That's almost like having a real job. He was up on a ladder putting up curtains, helping his daughter. He had 2 of his daughters over. The one daughter moved. Missy moved to a different, bigger apartment. And Shelley was over there helping her, and Jeff, and with the move and everything. And he's up on a ladder listening to crazy Grandpa. And he hears buy, buy, buy in the 1 and the 5 and the 15 minute. And he couldn't get off the ladder for about 2 or 3 minutes. So as soon as he could get off the ladder, he ran down to his phone and bought. Oh, what a guy. With a 3 minute delay. plus the delay from listening to me. I thought that was pretty cute. Okay, so from high to low so far, uh, uh, $4.50 sound about right from high to low. Maybe more, 480. We're gonna have a higher from high to low than what we got so far. Grandpa's opinion. Uh, let's see. If we go 7 down from 259, we'd be at 252. Yeah. So if she goes down to 7 from the high, we'd be at 252 area. Grandpa would be happy to get some shares there. Grandpa would be happy to get some shares there. I will get some shares there probably. I want to get some more. Um, I want to get some more at two. I want to get some more at 251.75 also. I'm going to put a buy in at 251.75 in anticipation of that again. And we'll try to get some at 251.25 in case it dips down there. And yeah, we should get some at 252. We're under a sell in the 1, the 5, and the 15. How low will it go? I do not know. Just because Grandpa puts his stuff down there doesn't mean you're going to get that. That's just where Grandpa wants to buy. Grandpa don't know everything, trust me. 254.90. We could be on the bottom here for all I know. You might want to grab a few at the 255 mark. Just so you know you have shares again. It's 277 in Grandpa's opinion is in your future. And the dominant trend, let the trend be your friend. The trend is up. She's going straight down, gonna probably fill Grandpa's shares. 254.70. Poor Grandma didn't get her sell. Oh man. Oh well. She's working out. I can't help her, she's not here. She's going straight down 254.20. $5.20 spread so far from high to low. $5.20. I anticipate $7 to $10. If it did the whole works down from 259.40, we'd be at $10 less, 249.40. She could break through this. She could break through 250. It's possible. Anything is possible with Tesla. Sell signal in the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15 minute. How low will she go? That is the $1 million question. I am going to try get some more at my average which is 252.75. Right on the money. Just in case it don't go any less. So, Grandpa spread out from 252.75 to 252, 251.75 where I bought yesterday some, and I'm trying to snag a little more down at 251.25, and then after that I'll drop down to 250 area, even if she keeps coming. She is, let's see, yep, still under a sell in the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15 minute. We got a bull flag. We got a bull flag in the 1 minute. That's all we got is a bull flag. She's with an indecision candle. She's going to be a battle today. Good morning, Vietnam, DLA. He probably can't hear me. He's probably changing diapers. Okay. Yeah, good job there, Jeff, on that profit. That's like a good interest payment. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, hey, let's ring the bell for Jeff. He made a profit. That was the profit. $2 profit, 2 rings. Let me know if you make a profit. Grandpa will ring the bell. Okay, let's check your lag. Make sure in case you went on the phone. Remember, if you got a phone call, restart the live stream. Otherwise, you're going to have a 10, 15-minute lag like Treason's trucker had yesterday. He went from a 15-minute lag to a 15-second one. Check your lag just to be safe. If you're trading off what Crazy Grandpa says, you want to do something. Okay, I hope you checked your lag. Okay. Okay, Grandpa's coffee is getting cold. You know the drill. We're getting a bull flag in the 1 minute. We're getting a bull flag in the 1 minute. We're under a sell in the 5. Okay, DLA says, after being distracted with the babies, I'm back to break even since trading. Learning lessons still. You just hang in there, young man. We'll get you back there to break even. It's going to be a buying opportunity when it gets down to around 252, 250. He's getting back in the groove here. Now that DLA had 2 babies, he's getting back in the groove. Oh, man. He thinks he's going to get to sleep at night in a year from now. That's just about when his little lady will have the next set of twins. I don't see nothing but babies in DLA's future. Now, keep in mind, DLA, Grandpa's got 28 grandkids, and by then, in a year, I'll have a couple, 2, 3 more, so you bring them babies up here, they can play with their cousins to the north. Okay, Grandpa's going to go get coffee. We're under a sell in 1, the 5, and the 15, but we're getting a bull flag in the 1 minute. That's all I know about that. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I could potentially give it a buy in the 1, but I'm not. It's not clear. I got to get coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, Grandpa's back. Got hot coffee. Now I gotta drink some of it. Oh, I think I made it too hot. I gotta wait. Okay. So DLA says he's getting back in the groove here. And then he says 28 grandkids. Yepper, 28 plus 3 great grandchildren. Got 3 great grandchildren now. And expect to have more any day again. You know, they have babies about every 7 to 9 months, the way it seems, and somewhere in there, I don't know. 254.20 is the low so far today, and since the open, and might be a buying opportunity. One does not know. Sell signal in the 15 minutes, sell signal in the 5 minute. The 1 minute is giving us red candles. And I believe it's the sell signal with the bull flag. I think we're in the sell signal in the 1, the 5, and the 15. The 30 minute, let's see. I have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, but they're really good at what they do. that's my youngest is a pastor, and he has 5, and they want 10, so that'd be 5 more. And my oldest is a registered nurse, and she has 5. And my truck driver one, I think he's got around 5 or so. And then my other younger daughter, she's not the baby, but the youngest girl, she's got 10 or 11. You know, it's hard to add them all up per kid. But they're all really good looking. Yep, just 4 children. They're just good at what they do. That's all it's to it. 30 minute. 30 minute is a bear flag. It's only a bear flag. This is not a sell signal. What's the hourly look like? The hourly is a bear flag. It's not a sell signal. Can't give it a sell. It is a bear flag. 4 hour is a buy signal. Everything, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly are all buy signals. The dominant trend is up. The trend is your friend. It's buying opportunity down here, folks. In Grandpa's humble opinion, I anticipate the mid 265 closes next week, and the following week I expect 277 and possibly bouncing off that 280. So we will see. You know, it's only Grandpa's humble opinion. And keep in mind, like Clutch Cargo said, on the 10th is Robotaxi Day. They're going to have that big of Robotaxi unveiling an event. Plus, there's going to be other unveils that they're going to do on different things. I know there's been some talk about a $7,000 car. The semi is they're going into Europe with the semi now. Going to be selling there. One thing about the semi for you truck drivers out there, the Tesla semi is got the steering. I'd seen it right away. They got the driver's seat in the center of the cab. smack dab in the center. And so, like in Europe, you have the steering wheel on the wrong side, on the right side instead of the left side. Well, the way that Tesla's done it, uh, it can be used. You don't got to move that steering wheel. It can be used for either way. Really ingenious. That Elon is smart, boy. I tell you what. Um, and But yeah, they're wrapping up production now. They want to wrap up production of that semi. I see that as being huge for Tesla in the future. And then you have Optimus. That's huge for Tesla. That's probably the biggest thing of all. And then this Robotaxi. Robotaxi doesn't interest Grandpa. It's just that it makes some money. Jeff Mum says, message retracted. Yeah, I couldn't read what it said. Let's see. Selling the 5 minute, selling the 15 minute. New low at 254.15. So what's the range? 59, 40, 38. Grandma missed her sell by about 40 cents, 45 cents. Only the British sell on the left side, drive on the left side. Okay, I didn't know that. I knew somebody did. I think there might be other ones that do different little countries, because in Africa you see them driving a lot of the vehicles in Africa are on the right side. Well, you don't know that. You've never tried it. You might, just as I wouldn't want to drive on the center. I think the way they got it set up, you're sitting right up. Australia, they drive on the wrong side too. But anyway, the bottom line is they can sell those semis worldwide without changing the steering wheel. And truthfully, their intentions are to have no steering wheel. As on a lot of the routes, they're going to let these trucks go driverless very shortly in your future here, next year or two, who knows? And they'll be eliminating driving jobs. And they're self-learning. All the Tesla vehicles are self-learning little robots, just like Optimus. Truthfully, I believe that Tesla is in the lead in AI compared to everyone over Google, Microsoft, all of them. Meta. I believe that Tesla is far in the lead with AI because each of their little cars, each of their little trucks are all out there self-learning robots. We're getting a bull flag in the 1 minute. We're under a cell signal in the 5, the 15, and the 1 with the bull flag. DLA said something about possible reversal. Oh, sure, deluded one. Jeff, he's having fun. Okay, so high to low. I wish Grandpa could add and subtract. $5.30 from high to low so far. Yep. We We could have a buy signal in the 1 minute. She's too early to tell in this candle here. We could have a buy signal in the, looks like we got one in the 1 minute. We have a buy signal in the 1 minute. Could have one here shortly in the 5 minute. We will see here. Could have one in the 5 minute. DLA called it out. We could have a reversal going here, guys. How far will it go? I do not know. I do not know. Grandpa's holding out for some cheap shares, that's what I know. She's going up. Buy signal in the 1. And a buy signal in the 5. We have a buy signal in the 5 minute. Still under a sell in the 15. Buy in the 1, buy in the 5. Still a sell in the 15. Still a sell in the 30. Still a sell, or still a buy in the 30, the hourly, the 4 hour. Jeff says he has to open the door to back up. Yeah, that's how you could drive in the dark there with your mirrors in Faribault the other day. Trust me, that guy knows how to back up a truck without looking back. 254.50, so a little over $5 range is all we got so far. Grandpa's anticipating $7 to $10 range here today. I'm expecting more movement. I can't remember why. We might have to get a death cross to get Grandpa down to his 250 mark so we can get some shares. I've still got shares, so I'm happy. Whatever it does, Grandpa's happy. So, but I would like to get more. I want it to go down. And I'm long. Oh, Grandpa's crazy. I like to buy in increments. 255.40. Buy signal in the 5 minute. Buy signal in the 1 minute. 15 is a sell. I believe the 30 is still a buy. Yeah, we're I hate to tell you, but we're still under a buy in the 30 minute with 2 big red candles. That 30 minutes, it's a bear flag, it's showing a bear flag in the 30 minute. In 2012, Jeff says, in 2012, everyone was predicting self-driving by 217. That's just because 217 was a biblical number. Grandpa's being funny. Okay, let's put it back on your 5 minutes so you can concentrate on making money. We're under a buy in the 5 minute. We're under a buy in the 1 minute. Jeff says there's a long ways to go till self-driving. But what they'll do, in Grandpa's opinion, and you know this too, they'll have certain routes where it's freeway back and forth. They're already doing it with the semis on certain routes. And they're allowing some of the taxis to go driverless even in town. So it's coming. They're doing it in increments, but they'll have certain routes where it's 300 miles one way on the freeway, get off the ramp and go back and forth, and they'll do those hauls with no driver. They already are, uh, and they where they have a guy riding in the truck, but the truck is doing it all, and eventually they'll take the driver completely out, and he's just there for emergency, you know, type of deal. Yeah, you wait and see. Another year or two, it'll all happen. Wait till Optimus comes knocking at your front door. You want to get one of them Optimuses. Uh, Grandpa's gonna get a one that does lawn mowing and dishes and vacuums and takes out the garbage. And I want one that will rub Grandpa's head when Grandpa gets a headache. Uh, all that sort of thing. And help Grandpa out of the chair, you know. Buy signal in the 1 minute and the 5 minute. The 15 is still a sell, but she's looking like we could get a reversal here shortly. How high will she go? Did we make the low for the day? I hope not. 254.15. We could have made the low for the day. I hope not. Quit saying that, Grandpa. We could have made the low for the day. Quit saying that, Grandpa. Grandpa's being irritating. Okay. Can you think of any reason why Grandpa should ring his bell? Let me know. So, quite a deal going on over there in Israel. The United States and France and all of them are putting huge pressure on Israel to pause the war now for 21 days so that Hezbollah can resupply their weapons because they've taken a real beating here in the last couple weeks, and they've got corridors blocked off for Hamas, so they can't bring their weapons in through Egypt. So they're running out of bullets, and they're trying to siphon what they can through Jordan to give Hamas bullets, and weapons. And our country wants them to open it up, give them control of it, so that it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. We have a possible sell signal coming in the 1 minute. It might be a bear flag. It's on an indecision candle, so I just can't call it. I'll show you the 1 minute quick. You decide. So we got the indecision candle, and we're getting a red candle, and it's going to be red. It's either a bear flag or a sell signal, and Grandpa just doesn't know on. It's very possibly a sell signal in the 1 minute. I don't know if it's going to be a bear flag or a sell signal. It doesn't have all the qualifications for a good sell signal. Grandpa is very optimistic. Well, thank you, Jeff. Try to be. I think I am fairly optimistic. Some till I get negative. uh, okay, what have I got going here? Uh, Not much. Well, Dusty's been milking his. Dusty's wife is Tanya's been milking their cow, and they got lots of milk. Hezbollah attacked Tel Aviv. Tropical storm Helene and oh, Netanyahu is in New York. He's going to address the UN. It's a sick bunch of people there. Grandpa's opinion. Grandpa shouldn't give his opinion because they probably arrest me for giving it. So I won't. Yeah, looks like it was a bear flag into 1 minute. It was a bear flag. She's going straight back up. Let's look at the 5 minute. 5 minute is a buy signal. 15 is still a sell. Everything else is a buy. Absolutely everything else is a buy except 15 minute right now. Oh, we might be getting a buy signal in the 15 minute. It's only, I'll show it to you just for fun. Now, there's a reason. Okay, here's the 15 minute. If this candle remains green and a decent candle, we have a buy signal in every single chart currently. Okay. However, this candle is only 40 seconds old. We got to wait about 11 or 12 minutes before we even know what color it's going to be for sure. Not straight up, angle up. Jeff wants to angle. Wonder where Clutch Cargo is today. I wonder if Ed or Trees in his trucker got unloaded down there in Tennessee. He's down there with DLA. Maybe it'll go up there and fill grandma's cell up there. What do we got going? We're moving straight sideways in that 1 minute. I don't even know if it's a buy or a sell. It's so crazy. One indecision candle after the other in the 1 minute. Straight sideways for the last 5 minutes. 6, 7 minutes. She going nowhere fast. The 15 is looking good though. Looks like we may get a reversal, but way too early to know. Way too early to know. We gotta wait about 8 minutes. About 8 minutes we'll know. But she looks good. 1 minute's coming back to life, giving us a buy signal. Buy signal in the 5 minute. Just going up, up, up and away. Anybody want to check their leg? Why not? I got my clock up if you want to take and check your leg to make sure if you're in sync or not. Hey, let me know your legs, Jeff, and because it gives other people an indication. We're under a golden cross still. We're still under a golden cross in the 5 minute, and so far it's given us what was it? Around 450 or something like that so far. Potential of up to, a lot of times it's $12. A lot of times it's $10. A lot of times it's one time I seen 23.70. Sideways dance, you got that right, Jeff. Okay, so while we're waiting for this thing to do something, Grandpa's gonna go get some hot coffee again. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do here, being I got this bell. This bell is the bell, it's a southern bell and a northern bell. It's the bell for the hurricane. Be careful down there in Georgia today, everybody, in Florida. Okay, Grandpa's going to ring the bell. And then so you know when I'm coming back in 2 minutes, I'll ring it again when I get back, okay? This is the bell. Okay, now you heard the bell. That means Grandpa's going to get hot coffee. And when I come back, like I said, I'll ring it again. You're under you got a sell signal in the 1 minute. You have a buy signal in the 5 minute. Good luck with that. I'll be back. Oh, that means Grandpa's back. Oh boy. Okay, so we have, oh man, still a buy signal in the 5 minute with the reversal. Bear flag, indecision candle. We're it looks like we're going to have a buy signal in the 15 minute. We're under a buy signal in the 1 minute with a bear flag. That's what we got going right now. Sideways, she's going to snap. One day or at some point, it will snap one way or the other. Which way will she go? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I got my buys in down below, and if we get up high enough, we get back up here in that 259. I'm going to, a matter of fact, I'm going to text Grandma and tell her to put her order back at 259. Lower it to 259 so she gets her fill. Because she'll make good money at that price. That's $100 bill for her is a lot of money. So Grandpa's going to text Grandma. Where did Grandma go? I can't even find Grandma. There she is. Change your cell to 259. Yeah, I want to get her out so that we can get a dip after hours or sometime and get her back in if we bounce up there. That's what Grandpa's thinking currently. And then she's got her profit and she can wait another day. Okay, so we got a couple indecision candles, a buy signal in 5 minutes still. We're getting a bear flag in the 1 minute. We have a buy signal in the 15 minute, however, and it's a beautiful one. I'll show you the 15 minute. Beautiful buy signal. Look at that go. She's going to go up here and give Grandpa his 259 when it gets there. So we shall see what happens. What will happen next? The shadow knows. So buy signal in the 15. She's looking strong. Looking strong in the 15. Indecision candles in the 5 minute with a buy signal. We're still under a buy signal in 1 minute with bear flags, one right after the next. And she's just going back and forth, undecided in that. Let's see, 257 to. We're moving sideways in a dollar range for the last 20 minutes. In a $1 range, she's just nothing but tight. Okay, anybody want me to stick around here? It's 11 o'clock. I will be back at, I think I'll come and give you the potential opening price for Monday after the close sometime. And I don't think I'm going to do any live stream on Saturday, but I will probably do one on Sunday afternoon if I get a chance. And tomorrow I got funeral, so I'll do one after the close around 6:30. Give you the opening and potential ranges, and then I'll upgrade it by Sunday afternoon, just a short one, and nothing on Saturday, and then Monday morning we'll come back and at 9:15 area, and we'll go live again. Day trading with Grandpa. Don't you have lawn mowing in your future? I sure do. A matter of fact, now that you mention it, when I get off of here, I'm going to probably walk outside and go mow lawn for a half hour or so. We have a cell signal, I believe, in the 5 minute maybe. We won't know for another minute or two. We have I don't even know what we got in that 1 minute, but even the 15 minutes is looking pretty ill right now. She's coming down. She's dipping currently. Okay, so you guys got a handle on this bus, and I hope you had fun. Grandpa did. And I'll ring the bell here before I leave for 2 times for little Mac and Jesse and DLA, and for the hurricane. Ed's out driving. He's a little concerned because, they got 60, 65 mile an hour winds down there, from what I've heard, and he's got to drive empty 100 miles. And 40 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour wind will flip you over in a semi. So trees in his trucker is down there, and I know he's a little concerned about that weather, and I don't blame him. Okay, so once for the little guy, once for the other little guy. And Grandpa's going to give her up until 6:30. We'll come back and give you the open and the range and all that kind of happy stuff. And Grandpa's going to go mow lawn. I like mowing lawn. Oh, Grandpa's good at mowing lawn. Hey, think about eternity. Think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa does. Good luck. See you.